Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Everyone leans in close. Hector.
I don't lean too close. He smells of pee.
The pea smells of dislike.
I have used my great magical powers to rebuild the temple south of town. However, we need 3 things to sanctify it. And I need those 3 things from you, dear adventurers. You of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and Kobolds should find these items. I will pay you handsomely, and the temple can be sanctified once more.
This is going to release the red dragon, right?
What dragon?
The one in the basement of that temple.
There's no dragon in the basement of the temple.
Hey, how about we go there right now and I'll show you where I met it one time.
Well, let me tell you the quest first, and then you can do that quest. And once you've returned the items, we'll meet at the temple south of town, which is no longer ruined, and then you can show me where this dragon is. How about that?
Oh, yes, dragons. We've dismissed that claim.
All right. What are the 3 items?
First, we need the heart of a goblin. Fresh, less than a day old, is absolutely necessary.
Would a kobold work?
No, has to be a goblin. Absolutely. A hobgoblin or a bugbear would work. It's not quite as good for our purposes, but a goblin is prime. Next, this one's more difficult. We need the strength of a warrior. And that's a little vague, I know. How do you get the strength of a warrior? But
I got the strength spell.
No. This needs to be the strength of a warrior that's been distilled into some form of physical item. How one distills the strength of a warrior.
Yeah, Desmond Sweat. We're getting Desmond Sweat.
I don't.
Okay.
You guys can figure it out later. Don't tell me these things.
Okay, Desmond Sweat. Got it. What's the 3rd item?
The 3rd item is the purity of a holy man. A true holy man. We need or a woman. Holy man is, anachronistic, but, we live in a gendered legend. But holy man just has a nicer, smoother flow to it, But holy person is technically correct.
Kobold.
Oh,
Well,
how do you say
we're
it in
not
kobold?
speaking kobold. Look. Hector the Magnificent has 3
kobold.
things.
Yes, I realize that.
Hector the Magnificent needs these 3 things. The heart of a goblin, the strength of a warrior, the spirit of a pure holy man. And then we need these 3 items brought to the temple south of town. And then we will sanctify it. And then you can show me your dragon, which I think is a metaphor. Might as well tap my foot underneath the stall.
What happens if you tap your foot under the stool?
He thinks it's some sort of chicanery.
I think he's up for some sort of shenanigans.
What happens if you tap your foot under the stool, though? Stall. I don't understand.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, little kobold.
But I don't understand.
I'm just saying, building that temple, don't you wonder why it's always in ruins? Like, people rebuild it all the time.
Did they show
Not
spirit of a holy man?
Like, it used to be...
Well, they didn't sanctify it, though.
See?
Maybe that's why it's ruined. Yeah.
Well, I'm off now. Here is the gold that you need up front for your quest. I will meet you at the temple when you have all 3 of these things. And it needs to be done in, 48 hours.
All right, 40 hours.
Plan. I got a plan.
And with that,
Well,
Hector the Magnificent gets up and leaves.
bye, Hector.
Trailing the smell of kobold's dislike.
Mm-hmm.
The most holy person in town I know is the
Spirits is alcohol,
Delanora.
right? Do you know any priest that drink?
They got holy water.
Spirits.
Before we do that quest, I think that we can get the first item pretty quickly. We just need to talk to our new one-armed recruit that is not too far away from here.
No. Okay, let's not shank him though, because that'd be rude. But I think like what we can just do is go, hey, can you go and get us a chicken heart, and then that'll be his heart, and then he can give it to us, and then we got a heart for
sensitive
Goblin.
properties. Because he owns that heart, so it's a goblin's heart.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
I don't know. Is this is a sanctify spell, right? Like do gods really like to be tricked like that? I can understand.
Jaxel does. Jaxel would say, ace move. Jaxel would go, hey, I love that.
I mean, if they didn't want to be tricked, they'd be more specific, right?
Yeah. They didn't say the heart from a goblin.
Like
They said
dodgy
a heart,
anyway. So
a goblin's heart. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like they're not like specifically the still warm heart of a goblin ripped out of his chest. They just went a goblin's heart. So it's not their fault if it's not our fault if like they weren't clear with their instructions.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not too big of a fan of trying to pull one over gods here.
Wait, what? If you think he's sanctifying it, he's a wizard. Wizards don't sanctify buildings.
Yeah,
Clerics
he's
do.
up to something. I reckon he's dodgy.
He's probably one of those weirdos who worship the dragons.
Oh, sorry.
Well, here's the thing. I think he's got a ritual to try to summon the dragon. So I'd say just get him the wrong ingredients, like the heart, because it technically is the right ingredients.
No, well, maybe if it's a dragon summon, I mean, dragons like chicken, right? Yum yum.
Dragons probably do like chicken, but I have to eat a lot of chicken.
A heart, right? A chicken heart, right? Covered in like, I don't know, Desmond sweat, and then you just like pour some like, I don't know, vodka or something on it. Boom, sorted.
Yeah.
Okay,
What about the holy man?
That's cooking, right?
Well, no, that's the vodka.
Oh,
No, but like that's basically cooking, right? You put things in other things, and then you serve it up, and it's like, eat it. Shut up and eat it.
Okay, we could try that for now, but like let's do that one like pretty quick. Like we could just get a chicken heart. Doesn't even need to be Desmond sweat, right? At this point, you just get sweat and then you get the vodka.
They said the strength of a warrior. Any of us here a strong warrior?
Well, okay, but if we're already doing that, like if we're already trying to trick them out of the ritual, we could just try the full on trick plan first. And then
I want us to be technically
it's
right.
Not a trick, it's a creative interpretation.
Exactly. We have to actually, if we can't want that, we have to meet what he said exactly.
Well, who are you trying to pull one over then? Right? Are you trying?
Well,
Nobody.
because you see, okay, let's say Jackson would appreciate us for, let's say, doing the heart thing, but he wouldn't appreciate us just giving him fake sweat. He's like, that's not clever.
So I'll go sort the heart anyway.
Is Jaxel? But is Jaxel even the god doing the sanctifying here?
I don't know, but if you have got one god on your side, then you're not gonna quite get knocked. But if you go against all the gods, you're gonna get knocked.
Yeah. Anyway, if it's a dragon, then they'll like it.
Yeah.
Dragons are pretty close to gods, right?
Well, for some people, yes.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
as a cleric, I wouldn't agree with that.
Aura just sort of shrugs and then sort of like takes a handful of gold coins out of the purse and walks over to the goblin.
It's like, hey, buddy,
Hello.
I got a job for you.
Yeah.
I need you to go get me a chicken heart. It's for a thing. It's for a project.
Okay. Pay me.
All right, there's the money, and you get another one when you get back with the heart and the change.
How much did you give him?
A gold.
He takes the gold, puts it in his gummy mouth, and walks out the door.
Let's see if he comes back.
You fucking better.
Well, we can get his heart the other way.
All right. So maybe this plan will work, but I think it will only work if we get the spirit of a Jaxel cleric. Maybe maybe that would would
because
make this.
Jaxel clerics are known to make imbibe of drinks and such. They're also known to make it. Yeah. Because Jaxel is of luck and wine.
And what? You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess do we need like the communion? Okay, would all of the communion wine actually be made by the Jaxel priests? I feel like they would be in charge of that. They'd be in charge of the the holy wine, right? So we could just get any of the holy wine.
Well, yeah, but let's go to the temple and see if there's any Jexel clerics alive at the moment.
Okay.
I should go ask Desmond if I can have some of his sweat real quick.
Well, he's gone for now. He's looking for Lizzie.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Okay, we can do that like when we get him back.
Okay.
Cool.
If not, we can just find another warrior. Just as long as it's somebody big and beefy with a sword, right?
Oh yeah, but that's none of us.
Did someone say big and beefy with a sword? Because I'm a dual wielder, if you know what I mean, and I'm very strong.
I don't know what you mean. Can you explain?
Any rogues able to do a thingy check to see how strong he is?
I mean, I'm a two-hander.
I don't understand.
Takes 2 hands to wield my sword.
I look
It's a
at his
penis joke!
Can I
Oh,
gauge
that's
to
so
see the-
clever!
I'd like to
Stop!
gauge the size of his sword.
He does carry a claymore with him. Yes.
Can I gauge it?
Is he sweaty?
Roll
He
your gauge
is
check.
drunk. Yes,
go.
it is definitely a sword that requires 2 hands to use. He's not lying.
Okay, guys, he definitely uses 2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
Can we have some of your sweat then?
Some of my sweat?
Yeah.
It's for a project.
That seems kind of
Sanctified
weird.
temple.
That seems weird. I don't want anything. I thought you needed a mighty warrior with strong
We do.
muscles.
But we need a mighty warrior to be all sweaty.
I need what are you? I mean,
Do you want a new another drink?
How
We'll get you
about- yeah,
another
well-
drink.
Here.
sure,
goal.
sure. It's not
here's a
gonna get
goal.
me
Do
all
some
sweaty.
push-ups.
For a goal,
Do-
I can do some push-ups. Yeah,
Alright,
of course.
I'll get you a drink for afterwards so you rehydrate.
Yeah.
All right. He drops and gives you 25 and doesn't break a sweat. He's in great shape.
Here's a glass vial. Glass vial.
What? Why?
I'm giving them the glass vial to collect the sweat.
Okay. What? Fine. It's just that.
Get down and give me 100, mister.
Oh, please, I could do that with one hand. He drops to the ground and just starts doing push-ups.
All right.
Push the
I'm
ground away
waiting
from
for
me.
the sweat.
Pull the earth closer to me. Push the entire earth away from my body. Bring the entire earth closer to me. Look how strong I am. I'm pushing the whole planet. Push it away. Bring it towards me. It's so easy. I'm so strong.
Is he sweating yet?
Eventually, he will break a sweat. But he's got that sweat that kind of smells like whiskey because he's been drinking whiskey, and it's just kind of like you can smell the alcohol like coming out of his pores with his sweat.
That's fine. That's fine. Or just sort of gestures for the vial.
Yeah, here you go. I just grab a
here,
empty bottle from behind the bar and give it to her.
Nice.
So I'm just like,
Scrape, 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 scrape. It's kind of goo in there. Oh well, that's fine.
Yep.
Mate, you need to exfoliate more often. There you go.
Well, you know, they said I should use my whetstone for the same as my callus stone, and I lost my callus stone. So, and he like starts to take off his boot. So I got these big calluses on my feet. See this? Look how big
Oh,
they
that's
are.
nasty.
Yeah.
Have you tried a cheese grater?
No. What's a cheese grater?
Here,
wait,
I'll grab one from the kitchen.
He looks at it, furrows his brow. I don't think that's for people.
Maybe it only works for kobolds.
Right.
I don't cheese grater my foot. Look, it's supposed to be.
Wait, where's the
like this,
goal?
right?
Look, I might be strong,
well-
but I'm not dumb, right? It's a big muscle
Here's
up
your
here.
gold.
Thank you.
Here you go.
The muscle in the head's as big as the muscle in the arm, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
No fat up here, right? No fat at all. No fatty tissue, nothing, just
did you
pure
know
muscle.
that brains are made of fat? Wow.
Not
well,
mine. Mine are made of muscle.
Just
that
it's
explains
it's nice and smooth, right? Like a real strong muscle.
It's got
flabby.
like that big curve to it, but you know,
No wiggly bits, yeah.
right. You don't want like one of those stringy muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And he stumbles back to the chair next to the cleric and kicks his feet up and counts his shiny coin.
What's the cleric of anyway?
That's a fantastic question.
He might luck out here, but there's a lot of gods, so he might not get the one we want.
We will randomize it. He is a cleric of Martha.
Damn it.
Same as me. All right.
So you've got a vial with some alcoholic man sweat in it. And the kobold will come back right around now with a chicken heart.
Kobold?
No, a goblin.
A goblin. Yeah.
Goblin, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hey, here you go. Give me
Hands you
your...
a chicken heart.
All right, so this is the heart we took from a goblin that he owned.
There you
Heart
go.
of a goblin.
I will pay him for the heart and be like, thank you very much for giving me your heart that you own.
Huh?
Just say thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just we got to do the
Kobold's dumb, he says as he goes and sits back down.
All right. I'll talk to the
Kobold.
cleric. Is there any not holy water, a communion wine in the area? Because I know the temple got attacked.
Communion wine.
Yeah.
You're making a baby? You need to do first communion?
Yeah.
Look,
I need that sort
I'm
of
a
thing.
great cleric. I can bless your baby. Come on, bring it
No,
over here. I'll
I'm
give it a
cleric
kiss.
too. Let me do my job. Come on. Don't take my
Oh,
work.
you're a cleric? You don't look like a cleric.
Yes, I do. Look at my
You don't look like a
mark
cleric.
on my shield. I got a look at my big marvel thing on my shield.
Just
Look at the
because you
necklace.
emblazon yourself with the symbols of the goddess don't mean you're a cleric of it. Look, you got a sword. Martha clerics don't use swords.
I don't. I've got a mace. That's just the token.
Well, it looks like a sword when you cross your eyes, okay? And
Okay.
Martha clerics don't carry swords. We don't
Exactly,
shed
I've got a
blood
mace.
because life is special.
Exactly. I can't use edged weapons.
Well, give me the holy vows of Martha. Prove it, huh?
We do the 2 circles of Martha.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, but you might just have gone to church one day.
All right. Well, I'll do a religion check and just. I'm sorry. Oh.
See, you can't, Martha. I, on the other hand, I know Martha.
You know
She's
what?
a goddess. She's Asteri's sister. Valumbra's mother. No. What's the one that's all passionate? Raluna's mother. Raluna, Fralumbra. They're both women. They're the same thing.
Big boobs, right?
I don't actually know about that.
Well,
Goddess of Passion's probably got them, but I don't know about the moon. Is the moon just one big boob? These are the questions that keep me up at night.
Valumbra's the moon, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's not. It looks rocky, doesn't it? When you look at it. Or cheesy.
Or hard, like nipples.
All the boobs are great. They can be hard or rocky or whatever. We don't disparage them just because they're not what you think they should be.
Yeah, I'm just more pointing out it looks more like a rocky piece.
Oh no, it looks
in
like
the
a big
sky.
boob in the sky to me.
Are you sure you're cleric of Martha?
I think I made the wrong choice.
Well, if you'd like, you could switch to
Like
Jexel.
a big booby.
Jexel, huh?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. He likes wine. You like wine. You're drunk right
I
now,
love
man.
wine. Yeah, wine's great.
Yeah, Jexel would be a great god to be a cleric of, huh?
But can Jexel heal the sick?
Yeah.
Let
why
me check
not?
the spell. Let's check the spell.
You
check the
can?
spell list. No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why not?
See, because I joined up the clergy, because, I'm all magical and shit. I'm one of those, few people that can do this shit. And I figured, I said to myself, Tommy, because my name's Tommy. Tommy, if you want to travel the world, you want to meet all sorts of people, you want women to fall at your feet and love you, why not become a cleric of Martha? Everyone loves a healer. My mom was always like, son, you should be a doctor. That way you'll find a wife. No problem. And I was like, hey, what's better than a doctor but a Martha cleric? So, boom, there I go. I serve Martha. I heal people, It's cool, but hasn't worked out so well for the love life. They see you as unapproachable.
Have you ever considered that maybe you're a little bit, you might be infected with the ideas of other people, with the expectations that they put on you? and that maybe you've spent a little bit too much time trying to cure other people and not enough time to cure yourself.
Oh yeah, I think about that all the time. You know? How much of our lives do we live just because someone once said something and we're going off of their expectations or our interpretations of something they said that we thought was their expectation but might not be at all? Yeah, man. It's a deep question. I like thinking about deep things. I'm a deep thinker.
Have you tried curing yourself? I guess I know clerics can do that. Maybe
A what?
remove poison on yourself.
Oh, am I poisonous?
No, but you got the mental poisons from other people.
Oh boy, if only there was a cure mental anguish spell, I'd be rich. I mean, I'd serve Martha, our great goddess, in curing the anxiety of the whole land. But, you know, there is no... I guess there's a calm emotion spell, but I think that's like the wizard stuff, and that sounds like mind-controlled me. You know, it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, it sounds a bit coercive. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's hard to judge. You're a good kobold, you know that? You're smart. Very wise.
Yeah, no, you must be thinking.
No,
of another
I know.
kobold.
I get people. You're a wise kobold beyond your years, you know? Like I saw how you peed on that guy's on his robe. It's a good idea. The guy's a douche.
Yeah, he is.
Hector the
Hey, where can I get the
Magnificent.
communion wine in town?
Oh, right, the communion wine. Right, well, I can bless some wine. I got a bless spell in my pocket. You want some communion wine? Bring me some wine. I'll bless
Or
it.
just zooms behind the bar, grabs a bottle of wine, and comes running back.
Got it.
All right, he holds the bottle of wine. Martha loves you. You drink this wine, you drink her love. You smell the wine. You gather yourself in her arms. The warmth you feel from this wine is the warmth she imparts to you because she loves you. Whaff! It's blessed wine. Here you
You
go.
actually cast bless.
That's how we cast the bless spell. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. That's from my spell list. So, so
Now
I
you
know
have
you did it right then.
blessed wine. Yes.
All right. Good. Okay, so we've got all three things.
Wait, do we?
We've got
well. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good.
His game was 48 hours, and we did it in half. I think we've shown our guild is very efficient.
You probably make him think that it took a bit more effort.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I think.
We sought out the most holy man in the land to bless this
Do you
wine.
think it's worth going and maybe scoping out the temple before he takes us there, just in case he wants to sacrifice us to some sort of evil god or something?
Yeah,
He's
he's
all
sort of
trapped.
rebuilt. Let's have a look and see how it
Yeah.
looks now.
Yeah.
Who hired the construction crew, by the way?
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
find
wait,
out.
maybe it was that other construction crew that we got to rebuild Shenanigans. They could be contracting themselves out.
Well, okay,
Not for them.
disaster relief. You got to make the big bucks if you're construction.
So, off to the temple then? The ruined temple south of town? Lovely.
Yep.
We never figured out who released that T-Rex last time. Maybe it was this construction company to gin up new business.
Ooh. Well, I didn't detect magic, and it wasn't magical, so they've had to have done something special.
All right. Off the party heads. South of town, through the woods, on their way to the abandoned temple.
Yeah.
There you shall arrive and find it is abandoned no longer. It is a gleaming monolith of like gray marble with like streaks of white and crows going through it. Little what are they called? Not pirouettes, but pointed steepley thingies. Minuets? A minuet? Is that what it is? Minaret.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm going to do a religion check on the style and everything. 28. Like, is it consistent with any certain god or type of temple?
It is definitely foreign in nature. It's not like any temple from anywhere in any place you've ever been. I don't know the exact extent of your travels, so maybe it's like a
I've
Cuban
been
in
to
design.
Erickson in here.
Yeah, so it could be Mistrian, Matavin, Akubin. It might be one of the free cities, maybe even from beyond the island of Arcadia itself. Who knows?
Well, it's no temple I've seen before. But then again, this temple, the base of this temple, ruins, was, as we established last time, built before the cataclysm when our temples were very different. Maybe he found the original plans from 1,500 years ago. I don't know. Because you just get a not past life, the certain sea history spells. I can't remember what they're called. It's above my level. You get a ball of water, look in the spell, and then you can see what the temple might have looked like in the history. Maybe it's recreated it.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
The temple doors open?
Yes, they are open.
I'd like to have a sniff around the outside of the temple, quite literally.
Yeah, and also, is there any evidence of people being here, or I mean, I guess it was rebuilt, but I guess I'm curious if there's any.
Absolutely, there is lumber stacked around. It looks like they've just recently disassembled the disassembled. Thank you. The
I word good.
The Fuzzy, what do you call the thing? Scaffolding. Thank you. Yeah, you guys should just play this game by yourselves. They just recently disassembled the scaffolding, and it's lying about in places. The ground, all the grass is not torn up, but trampled down, ground into the ground. It definitely looks like there have been a lot of people here recently. There's even little bits of rock dust all over the place from all the chipping they've had to do to get the stones in place.
I think a temple design out here would have hired some adventurers to defend the thing, because monsters come across here all the time. We didn't hear about this at the guild or Shenanigans or whatever.
Well,
so it looks like there's been people here, but there's not actually people there right now?
Correct. You see no workmen anywhere. It seems like the craftsman project is maybe it's their day off. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd like to have a sniff around the outside, and I'm just deeply suspicious of this. I'm just
does she
it
smell urine?
Smells like freshly powdered stone. Gets in your nose and makes you sneeze. And earth. And yeah.
Any brimstone in all that, Neal?
No.
No.
Anything suspicious. I'm incredibly paranoid.
Well, if you're incredibly paranoid, then there's probably something suspicious. Absolutely.
Okay, what's the paranoia?
You know what you smell here? Truffles. That's weird. There aren't truffles in this part of the world. And he's mentioned nothing about truffles, and truffles aren't used in any holy ceremony. And yet, the unmistakable smell of truffles. It's very suspicious.
Can I smell truffles?
Truffles? They're not from this part of the world.
Yeah, and also, these are builders, right? They're not going to be posh enough to have, truffles, right?
No. Only aristocracy and rich merchants have that.
Could it be related to some long-lost magical ritual? Maybe that's a huge component, an arcane component.
Maybe he's got a secret truffle farm. No, wait, that's not going to work.
That's not how truffles work.
Yeah, no, that's not how truffles work, because truffles grow in the roots of trees and things.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. Truffles.
What mean?
They don't travel well either.
Be on the lookout for maybe a truffle elemental.
And boars. Look out for boars as well. He could have a pet boar that gets the truffles.
But truffles don't grow here. Unless they're trying to grow truffles in the... But that makes no sense. That's
But
stupid.
there is truffles here that have to get them somehow.
Maybe a
Okay,
dire
should we
boar.
Okay, do we hear anyone inside?
Absolutely.
Oh. I try to eavesdrop without being a rogue.
It's footsteps, not words that you hear.
Oh, okay. Any of the sneaky people here want to try to sneak in and find out what happened?
Yeah,
What's going on in there?
I'll try to move silently and see what's going on inside.
All right, you can come on up to the doors and... Is that a stealth check?
That was a move silently.
Move silent? Perfect. You come up to the doors all quiet, peer your eyes around, and you will see the man in question, Hector the Magnificent, standing before the altar of the temple, clean, pristine all over the place. He has some urine on his robe still, a little bit dried, but it's got that stain on the side. And he is making some sort of grand prayer.
And Hector's the only person in there?
Mm-hmm.
Can I listen on his prayer?
Yes. From here, you can hear his prayer. It is muttered in a strange language, which, let's see, what languages does Raj speak?
I only have
Common. Yep, you don't know what this is, but he's talking, kind of like muttering to himself in some strange language.
All right, I'll call over the rest of the party. Hey, Hector's here. He's mumbling weird things.
Are there like pews and things in this temple?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of sneak in and hide under one of the pews.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's up there doing his words, saying his things. It's kind of quiet. It seems like a very intimate and personal ceremony that he's performing.
Okay, you guys. I'm gonna go in with the bottle and say I've got this one. The rest of the party's gonna be back soon, and you just stand back there. I'm gonna talk to him a little, okay? And I might see if I know this language, because I know a few languages.
Tiny thumbs up from under the pew.
Okay, so I take the blessed wine and walk on in. Hector!
Turns
Hello!
around.
I got the blessed spirits.
You're
from the Holy
here
Land.
so soon.
Well, the rest of the party's got a lead on the heart of a goblin. I thought I'd come here and give you the good news. Like, we got the sweat from a warrior. So, Shenanigans is a strong guy in there, as you know. So we got that.
I said the distilled strength of a warrior.
Oh, distilled.
You've given me sweat. Bodily sweat. This is useless. I want the strength of a warrior.
Well, I can cast a strength spell on it.
I thought you were in Adventurers League. I think I need my money back.
Oh, we already spent it.
Well, then you owe me.
Yeah, okay.
No,
by the way, while I'm here, do I show you where the trapdoor is?
Excuse me?
Let me show you the trapdoor where the dragon is.
He rolls his eyes. And you could go and find that a wall to the temple has been built right over that section of ground.
Whoa, it was right under here. This section right here. Last time I was here.
Mm-hmm. Underneath the wall.
Yeah. How convenient.
Yes, very.
Yeah, you know what?
Can I have my money back now? I feel like I've been swindled. At least you guys gave me a magic staff. This is amazing, he says, and taps it on the ground.
Just glitter fall off it.
After hearing that he wants his money back, I'll come out with the chicken heart. I mean, Goblin Heart. Hector, what are you doing here? And so nice to see you again.
This is the temple we agreed to meet. That's what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty sweet. Hey, look! I got got the Goblin Heart right here, man.
A heart for a Goblin's heart, yeah.
Yeah, a Goblin's heart.
That doesn't look like the heart of a goblin. It's very small.
Well,
Goblin hearts are much larger.
It was a baby goblin.
Yeah.
It's kind of pink.
Hearts are pink.
I don't think goblin hearts are. So are you sure this is a goblin heart?
Have you ever cut open a person?
How many times have you done this ritual?
Never.
Ben?
Who's the cleric in this room? Is it me or you?
Trying to tell me what a goblin heart looks like. Never even cut a goblin open before.
Wow. Your friend
Ridiculous.
showed up trying to pass off a vial of sweat as the distilled strength of a warrior.
Well, there must have been. Aura comes back and is just like, well, there must have been a miscommunication then. Okay, so we'll have to go and drain the juices from one instead.
That's
Wait,
better.
you want blood? You want their blood?
The distilled strength of a warrior.
What's that mean?
Aura just kicks your ankle. It's just like, it's fine, we can source it. Don't worry, I've got an idea.
Does this spirit though work for
I got blessed wine. I got blessed wine.
Does that at least?
Blessed wine is not the spirit of a holy man.
It is a spirit, and it's from a holy man.
Look, it's fine. We can just look. Come here.
Did I walk into the house of puns? Did I walk into the house of metaphors and mixed metaphors and puns? What is this nonsense?
Ow!
Sorry, we shouldn't let paladins do things.
You know what? We thought that you were possibly a cleric of Jexel, right? That was trying to cast a sanctify ritual through that, which is probably very different components than a different type of spell.
All right, we're leaving. We'll get the right items.
I am a great magician. I am no cleric.
Yeah.
How are you going to do the ritual then?
What do you mean?
Wizards can cast rituals.
No,
Wizards can
I'm a
cast
ritual
wizard
caster. I have the
rituals.
ritual tag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? We're 2E.
You're very old, my friend. I'm from the new generation. The
Whoa,
fifth
that means you can
age.
attack us every 6 seconds, and we only can do every 60 seconds.
Yes, and I can survive a fall from 100 feet without worry whatsoever, even though I'm only 3rd level.
Third level, okay.
He can cast Slowfall. All right.
All right, let's go.
Please, if you cannot bring these to me within 48 hours, I need to know within 24 hours, because the ceremony must be done.
All right.
All right. So what we do have those. We could just bring those 3 individuals here, right?
No, okay, we're leaving. We're talking to one another.
We need to just have a little chat outside of
All
Okay, we're outside and talk. We walk and talk.
You guys walk away.
Literal. We're talking to people.
Okay, we're in woods now, Fuzzy. We're in the woods now. We're in Aura. We're in the woods now. We can talk to one another.
Right. You know when somebody says, right, bring me the spirit of a thing, and you go like, I've got some blessed wine, right? That's not what you just go, oh, I got you the spirit. It was really hard to get, and here we go. Here is the spirit of the priest, right? You don't go, oh, it's blessed wine, because they're going to be like, that's not what I asked for.
But I try to be honest. That's why I was trying to get the technical truth.
See, that's
Why don't I do the talking next time?
Okay, you do talking next time.
we could just. I feel like this would be so much easier if we just bring those 3 individuals here, right? Because we had a goblin, we had a holy man, and we had a strong warrior.
All right, we'll just bring him here. We'll pay him. Hey, you want to come? Yeah. Okay, let's go back to Shenanigans.
I think he's going to go for that.
Why
It's
not?
not what he asked for. It's not what he asked for, though.
But
No. But the person surely must know how to get these items, right? They probably know how to get the strength of the warrior.
He's going to be like, no. That's what he's paying us for, is to get those things. He's not going to be like, oh, he's not going to go for it.
Why not? If we have a strong warrior, like what? Do you expect
he
him?
never said the heart has to be removed from the goblin. He just said the heart of a goblin. So we bring the goblin to him.
Yeah,
No, because he's accepted the heart. The heart's fine. It's the spirit and the warrior juice is the
Sure,
thing.
but he's the expert.
But we're in
We
Shenanigans,
can't-
and there
we're
are
not-
only 3 other people there. So obviously they've got to be important.
And he's the expert here. We're not the experts for getting the strength of the warrior. So if we just bring the warrior here, he knows. Presumably, if you're asking for the strength of the warrior,
No, we just need another warrior fluid. That's all. I mean, there's like.
Okay, well, if you want to
And the
collect
best
warrior
way to do
fluids,
that-
that's in your own time.
and the best way to do that is to bring the warrior here. Then we can extract the warrior fluid at the temple.
I mean, we could just ask him to extract some fluid, in the privacy of his own room instead.
Yeah,
We'll
I don't
pay him
think that's
extra.
still-
We'll pay him extra money to just come with
We
us.
need magazines for that. I feel like we should give him some magazines.
I just don't want there to be another misunderstanding, right? If the warrior's
It's fine,
here,
as long as we don't tell him what it is.
well,
Let's call that Plan B. We'll if we can't get the warrior to come with us, we'll just get the warrior juice.
yeah, and
Give the
we could
warrior
just-
some magazines, get some warrior juice, and head back.
and we can just do it there.
If we can't get the
That's
warrior.
way easier.
But
That's way
still
easier.
strength.
But if we can get the warrior, then we will get
like
the distilled
strength makes
warrior
sense
juice.
as push-ups because you're expanding strength.
Well, yeah, but okay. So I heard things about humans. What, like, if they expend their strength, they fall asleep straight afterwards and start snoring. That's what somebody told me. So I think we just need some of that stuff, right?
We could do that, but we could get that at the temple. If we could have him snore at the temple. That would be way easier.
Yeah.
Like
I'm saying,
whatever,
we brought
whatever
you here to
we
get
need,
the essences.
whatever we need to do. I don't even know how we distill the strength of a warrior. Whatever we need to do, we could just accomplish that all if we just have the warrior.
That way, if not enough strength comes out, we can, collect the strength again later. Because we can't just expect him to,
He
keep
didn't
on.
tell us how much strength he needs.
Yeah. And he's not just gonna, keep on giving out strength.
I'll grab some water to hydrate him.
And pineapple juice is good as well.
Okay. Well, wait, can we get pineapples in this area, Neal?
Pineapples?
Yeah, pineapples. Pineapple juice.
Neal hasn't heard of the pineapple juice thing. That's okay.
Yeah, but the thing
Sure,
is,
you can get
Arcadia might not
pineapples.
have-
That's fine.
All right, I'll buy
that's
some
fine, they're around.
pineapple juice in town.
The juice will be fine. Yeah, the juice will be extra. Yeah.
Distilled.
Extra what, Fuzzy? Extra what?
Now,
Tasty. You are.
Hey, let's go back to Shenanigans and see if those 3 people are still there.
Yeah, you head on back. Desmond is still AWOL, but there's the fighter and the cleric, and they are in a push-up contest. Only the cleric is very wise, and he's just kind of like slightly bobbing up and down, but not actually moving, while the warrior is doing his best and like egging him on.
Is the cleric doing that thing where he's actually on his knees?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's not even doing the full range of motion. He's just like making his head move just enough that the warrior thinks that he's going all the way. The goblin with the broken arm is sitting on top of a table now, watching them munching on some popcorn.
I go sit next to the goblin and just be like,
Do you ever get really fed up with tall people?
Oh my god, tell me about it. They think just because their head is way up there that they're like way up there. In reality, they're just dumb.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know when you're like trying to do a con, yeah, and then the person who decides to actually do the con just goes and tells the absolute truth to the person who you're trying to
Oh my
con,
God.
and then you're just there like it just.
The tall people are so dumb. They have no idea what it's like to survive in this world.
Right. Do you want a drink? I need a drink.
He reaches down into his bag and pulls out a bottle of wine and just sets it on the table next to you.
I just give him a little salute and just sort of like pull the cork out of the wine. Just glug, glug, glug.
I rescued some of these. They were abandoned behind the counter.
Oh yeah, that's good of you. Yeah, that's sensible. Yeah,
You were just lonely. I thought they could all hang out together in my bag for company.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Is that-
idea. Yeah, no, use clever.
Well,
These ones are idiots.
takes one to know one.
I'll
Right.
bite you.
No, it takes a clever person to know a clever person.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up, I think, to the 2 people doing the push-ups, and I'm gonna say, push-ups. If you want a real competition, we could have. I'll sponsor a race, an endurance race, to a location. First prize gets 10 gold. Second prize gets 5 gold.
Well, my mother-in-law did compete in the Tevis Cup and do very well. It's the endurance horse race, biggest one in the world. No one heard of it.
No.
Tevis Cup. No. Anyone take it? Okay, fine.
While they're all doing this, I would like to take 2 small empty bottles and head downstairs into the basement to the craft station. I've got a plan B. Or is it plan C now?
Sure.
Okay. And I would like to fill 2 different bottles with like glitter and coloured water. And various other accoutrements. And stopper them and just sort of store them in my robes for later, just in case.
Yeah. Are they both filled with water and sparkles?
Different type, like one's a bit sort of like I'm making them look very different, but yes.
Okay. So one's like a dark liquid with sparkles, and the other's like a clear liquid or something.
Yeah. Or a more maybe sort of like a pinkish liquid or something. I don't.
Okay. Yeah. You find some like, I don't know what, strawberry juice.
Paint, water,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Paint,
yeah.
water and glitter.
Perfect. Okay. You now have 2 glitter-filled bottles.
And then I head back upstairs and carry on drinking.
Okay. All right, so I'll go to the finish line to officiate, you think? And then you give me half an hour, then, because I'm not as fast as you guys. You guys are strong.
Wait. Why are we doing this?
Oh, so we're looking for adventurers to join our Adventurers Guild.
Really?
Really, yeah.
I love adventure.
We think that a race is kind of a best way to judge kind of competitors. But I mean, obviously, you want to compensate people for their time. At least that's like one part of it. That we'll have other tests as well.
Yeah, well, it's not like you're getting paid in exposure here. You're getting paid in gold.
I'm not getting paid to expose myself either, am I?
No.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're gonna give me money if I run faster than the cleric? Seems like easy money.
You think so? You think you can do it then?
I do, and the cleric nods like I think he's gonna beat me. He's much faster.
Well, I would still like to see how fast you can run as well, Cleric. Are you interested in considering kind of other jobs? You said that you wanted to help people.
Well, I wanted to help myself by helping other people, and somehow, in helping other people, I've never managed to enrich myself. It's terrible. Real terrible. I've been thinking about maybe changing deities, going something.
Looking for a career change, we offer jobs as well. That's why we're starting this adventurer guild.
Because Desmond's leaving with Shenanigans, so there'll have to be a new hub for the adventurers here in town.
Oh, he talks about leaving every few years. He never actually goes.
I don't know. Borsch died last week. You might be serious this time.
I mean, the kobolds die all the time. What's the difference between a kobold and an orc, huh? One's a little taller. They're both as smelly.
All right.
Why are you looking at me like that, little guy? Do you need some scritches?
Maybe.
Come on, come here. You smell much better than an orc.
The legs start going.
You just get, oh, you're a good kobold. Yeah, you are. Oh, you're so much better than any orc I've ever seen.
Okay, I like it now.
All right. The fighter looks confused. So you're going to give me money if I join your league and I run faster than the slow guy?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why don't you just give me the money?
We still want to see how fast you can run. To see what kind of jobs.
Yeah. But we're going to be ranking the quest from easy to hard. What's a landmark south of here? The temple.
The big tree.
The old temple. The old temple south of town. That's a good landmark.
Aren't there hot women in the temple as well to be really impressed about the fast running?
I hope this there.
Really? Because in my experience, the women have not been impressed when you're really fast.
We said running, man. Running.
And Mr. Goblin over here, do you want to help officiate the race? We could pay you money to make sure to see who wins.
Arm broken. Can't run.
Well, we want you to walk to officiate race. We don't want you to run to officiate race.
You want me to walk race and you give me money for walking race?
Say no.
Say no? No. No.
You should say, we'll give you a chicken heart.
I don't want chicken heart. I already got you chicken heart. Give me more money.
Oh, yeah. We'll give you more money.
These people are crazy, but, on your head.
I say very quietly.
12 gold.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. 12 gold?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, give him 12 gold.
I count out that many gold.
You count out 12 gold coins. Excellent. No, it's okay. I officiate. I fire a crossbow when race start.
Oh, yeah. But then you walk after the group.
At target, and then people see the bolt go, and then they run.
I'll always find out which way the crossbow's going, is my experience.
You should follow the crossbolt.
All right. And I'll head to the finish line, so I'll see who's there. And you guys meet me there.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Just give me a little bit of time and not as fast as you guys.
Okay. So you're going to go to the temple. The 3 of them are going to stay here. The kobold's going to fire the crossbow bolts, and then everyone else is going to run.
No, the goblin is firing the crossbow.
The goblin, right. Yes, you're right.
I guess I'll head with them to the temple, which is like... Oh,
well, I wait outside the temple. I'm not going to bother the guy again.
Yeah, I guess I'll be at the beginning.
I'm going to sneak inside the temple again and hide under the pew.
Okay. And I think with that, we'll take our second break. And when we come back, the race will be afoot. And we will see what our heroes get into. See you guys on the other side of a break. Bye-bye.